What's going on, sports card fans? Ray from Philly here. It's Wednesday, February 10th. We're in hump day. I'm going to go over a rookie card of a current player that I just picked up recently that I've been tooting this player's horn for a couple years, saying that I think he has a legitimate shot at the Hall of Fame. But before I do that, I want to give a couple shout outs, which I haven't done in a while. And I want to just show you a book that I just finished reading recently. As you can see behind me here, these are all baseball books that I read from the early 90s to about a few years ago. So I haven't read a baseball book in about 4 years. Well, now I'm fully back into buying and reading baseball books again. And I just finished my first one. And I have a stack of orders coming in from Amazon. My second book's coming in later on this week. But this first one is about Dick Allen, and it's called Dick Allen, The Life and Times of a Baseball Immortal by William Kashadis. Great book. I highly recommend it. Dick Allen, as you know, was supposed to be on the Veterans Committee ballot 2 months ago in December, because of the coronavirus, they pushed it back to this December of 2021, which I think he has a really good, legitimate shot of getting in. The book was good. He was the first African-American superstar player for the Phillies. So he was playing during a time during the civil rights movement in the 60s where, his AAA years were in Little Rock, Arkansas, in the South, that part of the country in the 60s. He goes over, how he was really mistreated over there in those days, and how he was treated in Philadelphia in the 60s. And he was known for whatever happened in the stands, he would write those words in the dirt when he was playing first base. Like if the fans were booing, he'd write the word boo. Or if he was in disagreement with management on, not having a Tony Taylor or something be on the playoff team or something, then he'd write, something against management. He did it several times. So he was, for that time in that era, he was a lightning rod. Today it would be nothing, what he did back then. I mean, players are doing, more crazy things now. But back then that was unusual. And he was a great player, one of the strongest players in the history of baseball. Life and Times of Dick Allen, a Baseball Immortal. I highly recommend it. My second book's coming in this week, so check that out. Now I got two shout outs I want you guys to check out real quick. The first one is called CAC Sports Cards. He has 338 subscribers. Check him out. He's got a lot of cool vintage cards, PSA reveals. He does just a lot of great stuff, and check him out. The other one is TJ Mac Vintage Cards. It's TJMAC Vintage Cards. He only has 79 subscribers. He does a lot of graded Hall of Fame sets for baseball, football, hockey. So, for example, in baseball, he'll show a 57 Topps Hall of Fame set, or not all of them are Hall of Famers. A couple of them could be all-stars, like great 57 Topps set, 74 Topps set, 76 Topps set. Does a lot of Hall of Fame sets of right up my alley of vintage graded, PSA graded baseball cards. So check him out. All right, so those are two channels. And the rookie card I want to show you, the current player, is, yes, it's a Philly player. 2002 Bowman Chrome draft pick, Cole Hamels, in a PSA Gem Mint 10. There's the front, there's the back. Now you're going to say he's not a Hall of Famer, and you may be right. Some of it might be just my homerism coming out. I don't know. But I've really been examining Hamels' numbers for the past 2 years, and he's coming up with a milestone that I'm going to go over with you guys, that if he gets in this milestone, going to be really hard to keep him out of the Hall of Fame club. It's just going to be hard. It's a major milestone. He's 36 years old. Last year killed him, and it killed a lot of players with the short season because of COVID. He was only 0-1, and he had an injury, so they figured, what was the sense of playing him, because it was a short season. And now this year, I'm pretty sure he's a free agent, which I would love to see the Phillies pick him up. As like a number 4 starter. He would help the younger players out. He's a great veteran leader. He's very well beloved here in Philadelphia. So we'll see. But he averages 11 wins, 12 wins a season at a time when that's a lot of wins now, when the 20-game winner is gone. 20-game winners are a thing of the past because of, starters are only going 6 innings now. You got to middle inning guy, a setup guy, and a closer. So I'm going to go over his numbers. I'm going to share my computer screen and show you what the milestone that I think he's got a good shot at getting. And don't forget to check out those 2 channels and check out the book if you're into baseball books, and hold on. Okay, and we're back. So once again, I want to show you the Cole Hamels rookie, 2002 Bowman Chrome, draft picks, PSA 10. Now I'm going to share my screen and show you what about his career and his numbers. Okay, so here's Baseball Reference. And let's just go up here, a quick little nugget. 4-time All-Star, World Series MVP in 2008, National League Championship MVP as well. 163 career wins, 122 losses. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, you know, he's 36 years old, 163 wins is, you know, he's definitely got no shot at 300. I don't even think he's got a shot at 250. But there's pitchers today. I mean, everything's different today. The 300 win days are over. I think 250 is going to be like the new 300 win club now. So I think he has a really good shot of getting over 200 wins, where there's guys out there with barely over 200 wins that are in the Hall of Fame. I mean, everybody thinks Curt Schilling should be in the Hall of Fame, and so do I. And I think he's got like 212, 217. So, and I think that's what Hamels has a shot at. So he averages, if you look at Baseball Reference, I think it's 11 wins per season, 13 wins per season. So even if he averages 11 wins per season, and I think he's 36, I think he could play till 39. That's 4 more seasons. That's 44 more wins, and that gets him over 200 to about 207, 210. That's not the statistic that I think will get him in the Hall of Fame. It's this statistic right here, which is strikeouts, right here. He has 2,560 career strikeouts. He is very, very close to 3,000 strikeouts. And there's only 18 members in the 3,000 strikeout club. And 15 of them are in the Hall of Fame. The 3 that aren't one is Justin Verlander. He's still playing. The other is Roger Clemens. You know he's a Hall of Famer. The other one is Curt Schilling. You know he's a Hall of Famer, but because of circumstances with Clemens and Schilling, not because of their playing, they're not in the Hall of Fame. But the other 15 members in the 3,000 strikeout club are in. Oh, I'm sorry, there is one more that just retired that's not in yet, but that's because he just retired, and that's CC Sabathia. So there might be 19 players instead of 18. So he has 2,560 strikeouts. He's averaged 206 strikeouts a season. Yes, I know he's older now, so I'm lowering that 206 average to say even 160 a year, which I think is really doable. 160 strikeouts a year for the next 4 seasons gets him to 3,100 strikeouts. Now, here's the active leaders in strikeouts right now. Verlander has 3,013. He's 37 years old. He's getting in. He'll finish with around 3,500. Scherzer's 35. He has 2,784 strikeouts. He's definitely getting 3,000 strikeouts. He's getting in. Zach Greinke, I just mentioned to you, he has 2,689 strikeouts. He's 36, the same age as Hamels. He's going to have about 3,300 strikeouts. He's getting in. And then 4th place is Hamels with 2,560. And he's 36. So, you know, here's another interesting stat category. Here's the all-time wins leaders, okay? I'm sorry, strikeout leaders. Here's the all-time strikeout leaders. Nolan Ryan, as you know, is first, okay? There's only 3 left-handed pitchers in the 3,000 strikeout club. Randy Johnson's first with 4,875. Steve Carlton, my guy, is second with 4,136. And CC Sabathia is third with 3,093. After Sabathia, you have Mickey Lolich with 2,832, who's 4th. 5th is a great pitcher, Frank Tanana, who has a good argument to be in the Hall of Fame. Frank Tanana was the ace of that Angel staff in the 70s, not Nolan Ryan. Tanana was a great pitcher. He's 5th. 6, you have Chuck Finley, retired. 7th is Glavine, retired. 8th is Warren Spahn with 2583. And then after Warren Spahn is Cole Hamels with 2560. So if Cole Hamels gets to the 3,000 mark, and I say he's going to finish with around 3,100, that puts him above Sabathia and makes him the 3rd all-time left-handed strikeout leader. It would be Randy Johnson first, Carlton second, and Cole Hamels third. So there's not a lot of left-handed pitchers in the 3,000s. There's only 3 in the 3,000 strikeout club. Everyone else are right-handed pitchers, which is I found very odd. I mean, not even like, you know, Warren Spahn or Lefty Grove. None of those pitchers, you know, I mean, you go on the list, Jim Cott, Andy Pettit, you know, none of them are in the 3,000 strikeout club. It's just Johnson, Clemens, and Sabathia. And if, like I said, if Hamels just gets to 3,100, which is extremely doable, he averages 200 a season, and I'm lowering his average to 160. He gets 3,100 strikeouts, and that puts him above Sabathia. Now, again, it's all a matter of barring injury, and he's a free agent right now. I'm curious to see where he ends up. I hope he just doesn't call it quits and retires. But if he does, he still had a great career. So I'm going to stop the share and come back to me. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button, subscribe. And I appreciate, I'm coming up on 1,600 subscribers. I'm only like 3 subscribers away. So I don't know, maybe I'll do a contest. I haven't done a contest in like 2 years. So again, here's the 2002 Bowman Chrome draft pick, Cole Hamels. Let me know what you think. It's hard to argue if he gets to 3,000 strikeouts, but it's not a lock that he gets to 3,000 strikeouts. He could retire. I mean, who knows? But if he doesn't and he plays 4 more seasons, which, you know, for a 36-year-old guy, that might be a lot. He might only play 2 more seasons. But I think he knows that he's close to a milestone, and I think, you know, he would try for it at least. So there you have it. Don't forget to check out TJ Maxx Vintage Cards and CAC Sports Cards. Check out the Dick Allen book. And a reminder, remember I told you guys I'm going to be doing showcases on my PSA set registries. I'm going to start that little series this Friday night. So I'm going to show like my 5 or 6 favorite set registries. And I'm going to start off with my smallest one, the PSA Future Hall of Fame set registry, which there's 38 cards in that set. I think I have 22. So I'm going to show that set registry this Friday night. And then next Friday, I'll show another set registry, tabletop type of display. So hope you like that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all your likes and comments. And like I always say, have fun with it. Take care, guys.